Hi, I'm Joel. I'm an addict.
Hi, my name's Holly. I have the disease of addiction.
So I'm here with Holly, and we're talking about what recovery is and what recovery means to individuals in recovery. What brought you into recovery?
Oh, let's see. Unmanageability and powerlessness.
That's a good answer. That's a really
Well,
good answer.
that's what got me here back in the 80s. So,
Yeah? Oh, wow.
I've been clean for 40 years.
Couple of days, huh?
Just
Couple
a few
of days.
days.
24 hours.
One day at a time. And, life was unmanageable. I was living with a drug dealer and lots of bad activities going on, and my life was completely unmanageable. And somebody said, hey, maybe you better take a look at your problem. So I did. What about you?
Well, what got me into recovery was ironically, I'm one of the stories of people who didn't actually want recovery. I had recovery at one point, gave up on it. Life got unmanageable. Ended up in the tents, the whole nine, right? I was scamming my way to get into one of those free hotels. And before the doctor left, I had already twisting up the drugs, And they sent me off to detox. In detox, they sent me to treatment. In treatment, I learned there's women at meetings, right? And so I went and chased women. And just my luck, I happened to find a woman who was like, here, how about you do a service position, and then we'll talk in 6 months. 6 months later, I ended up kind of wanting this recovery thing, and, I rolled with it from there. And it's been a couple years for me now, and, I love it. So what does recovery mean to you?
Well, in my early recovery, and this is live, and I can say whatever I want, it was about getting laid.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. It was. I got clean chasing a guy, too.
Huh?
But then, like you said, the recovery kicked in, and I started really being able to want this for me. And I had about 1.5 years and got into a bad relationship and wound up relapsing. And that was 40 years ago, July. So recovery works. And what recovery means to me today is I get out of my own way. Right?
Yeah.
And it's not all about me. And we'll volunteer because you can give back and you can give back and you don't realize what you're getting in return.
Yeah.
And the more you give back, the more you receive. I never thought that in my early recovery. I seen these crazy clean people having fun, and it's like, how can they be clean? And they were giving back, and we were doing service work and going out to hospitals and institutions, and what happened is miracles, right?
Amen.
We're fucking miracles.
That's
Excuse
right.
my language.
No,
I swear a lot.
Be free.
Who would have thought an addict would swear, huh?
40 years clean, and I still have a smut brain and a potty mouth, and that's okay, because I do me.
That's right.
How about you?
Well, so to me, recovery means freedom. And the irony is I did drugs because I wanted to feel freedom. And it turned out that freedom wasn't really free. There was oppression. And so when I came into recovery, I really found freedom and happiness, freedom and self. And more importantly, I found out that I was my problem. So I became free of my own problem because now I have a platform to where I can work on myself and build myself and become something better and something new. So ultimately, recovery to me means freedom.
Excellent.
So I got a question for y'all. So what things do you do to keep that freedom then? What things are you involved in? What organizations? What meetings do you go to? Where do you find yourself most day to day? What's your routine look like through a week?
Okay. Well, meetings, as well as fellowship. And many people know I'm huge in the fun community. I started a page specifically for that. So I got to have fun in my recovery. I mean, let's be honest. Smoking dope was fun. I had fun days. So I have to have fun in my recovery. I have to have meetings because I like to go to the bar every day. I like to do these different social things. So I find ways to supplement that. I'm involved with TCRP, Hope Dealers, Phoenix NA, 2218, NA as a whole, Will Work for Recovery. And I think I'm involved in a few other fellowships and organizations, but I can't think of the names offhand.
Nice, nice. What about you?
Well, let's see. Meeting makers absolutely make it. So I go to online meetings and in-person meetings. I attend probably 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 meetings a week still. I didn't do that my whole recovery, but you know, I've been involved in NA service for a long time. When I got clean, my higher power gave me a job at the post office so that I could raise my family. My kids were little. And I got involved with service right away. NA taught me to be of service. So when I retired after 32 years, I went into the recovery community and I worked at New Way and I worked at RCCS, and I've been involved in the process of going out and bringing food to the homeless shelters, bringing socks, clean socks and wash rags, and being of service to people who absolutely need it. Maybe they don't want it. Maybe they don't want what we have to offer, but it doesn't matter because this is a program for people who need it, not want it.
So, what brings us out here today?
Service work?
Service work. What about you, sir?
Service work.
Oh, okay. So
Give
what are we
back.
serving? Where are we at?
The Walk for Recovery.
Walk for Recovery.
Walk for Recovery, the NA booth.
How many times have you attended
This booth at this walk?
this Walk for Recovery?
Oh, gosh. Probably, I don't know, at least 10.
Nice, nice.
I'm on my
about you,
third
sir?
one.
Your third? Well,
Yep.
this is my first, so this is pretty awesome.
Really
This is
glad
pretty
that
cool.
you are doing
No, I
this.
did not come last year. Yes. Well, thank you all for sharing, and have a blessed day.
You
Thank
too.
you.